How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of the Great Ace Attorney Resolve Blind. So, last time, okay, yeah, we were in the middle of a recess.
Oh,
So,
yeah, with this dumbass fucking argument.
Oh, right, we're bringing in the redheads.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I guess we're gonna figure out what really happened. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Oh, there you are, Odo.
No, you're waiting on a fucking invitation. What kept you, my dear fellow? Hello, Mr. Sholmes, Gina.
You sure about what you said in there? That the boss, you know, actually died the day before. It's pretty hard to swallow.
Yes, I was shocked by the revelation too, Gina.
As was I, possibly more shocked than both of you.
It's not a competition.
Oh.
It's not a competition, Mr. Sholmes. But I was more shocked than all of you put together.
Yeah, so read it and weep.
This is the autopsy report in question, is it? Yes, it's strange that there's no time of death noted. I suppose there's a simple explanation, or perhaps it was deliberate omission?
Oh dear, if it was deliberate. It puts me in mind of the last case we worked on, Dr. Scythe. Oh, and Dr. Scythe.
I know. Anyway, it seems that on the day before Lord Von Zieks discovered the body, Inspector Gregson was investigating the Red-Headed League. So perhaps something happened with them. Also, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have another investigation day, because we still haven't gotten to properly speak with, the one girl. Dr. Scythe's assistant. We've seen her a couple times, but haven't actually gotten to talk with her at all, so I feel like she's gonna pop up. Come to think of it, you had trouble with those League men too, didn't you, Mr. Sholmes? You were taken in by the trick. No. Naturally, I wasn't taken in as you put it. My sleuth-hound interest was merely piqued slightly at the rare scent of a weekly £4 income. And that scent masked the underlying scent of deception, I suppose? No.
The two criminals in question are the pair we saw being arrested yesterday, weren't they? Aren't they? Fuck. In Mr. Sholmes' suite, I mean.
That's right, Suze. And it was me what took him in. Thanks to a tip-off by a good law-abiding citizen.
I love arrested people.
It's my favourite activity.
Indeed, yours truly. So it's gonna be that pair in the witness stand next, is it?
Oh, God.
Something doesn't quite make sense to me, though. The day before Inspector Gregson was found, you hadn't had any trouble with the Red-Headed League yet, had you? Why would the inspector have been investigating them? Well, the likely explanation would be that Gregson's own sleuth-hound interest was piqued by the rare scent of a weekly £4 income.
Don't Tom with the same brush as you, Holmes. Oh, my God.
Holmes? Who the fuck is that?
Sholmes.
Yes. Well, then there's the whole issue of Inspector Gregson being investigated by Lord Von Zieks for some reason.
The Reaper. The Red-Headed League. Inspector Gregson. Lord Von Zieks. Proper noun, place name.
And Kazuma. Great, we have to go face this idiot again.
Yeah.
I feel as though he knew we'd arrive at this point somehow. Oh my god.
Gosh, I think you're right.
No, he didn't. What's he really trying to achieve here today? All prosecutors
Nirvana.
say that. Well, he didn't say it, but all prosecutors think that way. They're like, oh, I knew we'd arrive here eventually. But
Right.
all the answers will soon be revealed. Observe the time, my dear fellow. This recess will be over very shortly. Yes, you're right. Kazuma was determined that he should be the one to prosecute this trial. And he was determined that I should take the defense. Just what is it that he's hoping to make me see, I wonder? I get the feeling we're a long way from the end of this trial yet. Yeah, a long way from the end of this case, too. Are you ready then, Mrs. Sato?
I was born ready. Yes,
Hell yeah. Surprised she's not taking his side.
I know. Probably because she knows he's an idiot.
2nd November, 1 p.m., the Old Bailey courtroom.
Oh my
Standing so
God.
majestically.
Wait, Von Zieks? I thought that Redhead's
I know.
going to be running. And no name. Wait. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again. Booyah! In the closed court, the hearing of this man who stands accused of the crime of killing another person.
Put the camera back on me.
Now then, Prosecutor Asugi. My lord. Have you summoned the witnesses as requested? Nah, I was taking a 30-minute nap during the recess. Yes, the 2 members of the Red-Headed League who planned and carried out the deception. They arrived not long ago from the local prison by police carriage. Well, very good. Bailiff, usher the 2 men to the courtroom. Now.
Well, you
All
don't
right.
have to be mean about it.
So you were voicing these 2 when they first
Oh,
appeared.
yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Oh,
These
mate,
2 men. These 2 men are currently being held by the police on suspicion of attempted extortion. You may omit your occupations, but state your names now for the court.
I am Fabian de Rousseau,
I hate you.
a descendant of the great de Rousseau family, de Nice in France. From Nice and France. From Nietzsche.
So we got an Italian and a Frenchman.
Okay. And my name is Peppino de Rossi.
God. They're really hammering in the Italian
Son of the
stereotypes
family
here.
de Rossi, the landowners from Napoli. Yeah, I hate you
Anyway.
both.
The 2 men first became acquainted at a boarding school for European nobility. Where's the little German boy?
Oh, I
Put him
don't
in
know.
here too.
Those who graduate from Temisca, the future leaders of Europe. But, do you have any idea how boring it is to be born with the noble blood? Hello. I make it my mission to get the better of the world by employing the little gray cells of my brain.
This game really
What?
is testing how well we can do certain
I know.
accents.
That is all I am trying to do, huh?
Because we've had German, we've had French, Italian,
I
Scottish,
know.
Irish, and like different dialects of
I apologize to all the
like
Europeans.
English. So, that's the only reason for this whole grand deception you've been carrying out?
Oui, you could say that. Not bad, eh? Yes, the grand ideas, but the petty plans.
Why am I getting the Skulkin Brothers vibes here?
Yeah, actually. This strange combination is at the charm of the hilarious brothers. Hilarious.
Hilarious. That's pretty clever.
That's pretty funny. See, Capo? I hate your guts.
Oh.
Listen to me, Peppino. Shut the fuck up. I have 2 things to say about you. Or to say to you. Eh? Che? Are you about to tell me one of your grand anecdotes? Aviva!
I don't know what any of that means.
I don't either. Firstly, I want you to stop calling me this couple. And secondly, we are not the hilarious brothers. This is serious business. Che bello! There it is, the capo's trump card, the furrowed brow. It is deep. Capo, the furrow, and the meaning of your words.
I'm going to kill myself.
What
It's got to
a
be led to
frustrating-
believe that under the banner of the Red-Headed League, you have conspired to swindle money from the unsuspecting members of the public. Is this true?
Oui, c'est ça. I don't know what that means. Sexy, whatever. Sexy?
What? And what exactly was the nature of the deception by which you planned to defraud?
Hello? I will explain it. I'm going to shove my glasses into my skull. No, Capo, leave it to me. As you see, we both have the vivid red hair, no? At school, we were teased for this without pity. So I said to shut the fuck up. The Capo here, he was many times behind the schoolhouse crying like a Trevi fountain. Yes, those dogs! One day the world will respect us redheads. Every night he would bury his head in his pillow and weep for injustice. Se ben, Peppino, enough. I will explain the rest. The first step was the newspaper advertisement. About 1 week before the plan was put into operation, we listed the same notice in every paper in London.
Yes, we saw that notice.
Good.
It was this one, I believe, entitled To the Red-Headed League.
Oui, c'est ça. I am honored that you've seen it.
It states that the only condition for joining the league is having flame-colored hair. And that is that if you satisfy the interview panel and are admitted into the league, you could receive a weekly income of 4 pounds. On the date specified, red-headed hopefuls gathered in droves at a park specified in the advertisement. And from each person present, this pair took an application fee of 5 shillings. They weren't getting their money back.
And with this money to France. It was the plan most elegant, mon?
No, it was most dishonorable.
Take that back!
But to be frank, I'm stunned anybody was foolish enough to be taken in by such an obvious trick. Dumbasses.
Since I'm the smartest man alive.
The park was described by one witness as choked with red-headed folk, like a coaster's orange barrow. Costers.
And the day on which these men gathered to apply was the day before the victim was discovered. Crucially, these 2 men spoke face to face with every single person present that day.
Oui, I have seen more red-headed people in one day than I have in the rest of my life. See, and now every time I see Capo's hair, I feel sick to my stomach. Anyway, why have we been summoned here today?
Sorry?
The date for our trial was not until tomorrow, I was told.
Naturally, neither of these men have been told any details about this trial.
Is that legal?
I'm not sure. They've only been shown this photograph.
Hey, meet here at this time. Also look at this.
Very good. So, Mr. De Rousseau and Mr. De Rossi, I will now give you your form... Wait, I will be giving. No, you will now give your formal testimony. For the
Here's your
court
testimony, you're guilty.
on the subject of the gentleman pictured in this photograph. Now,
Of course, we are always ready to help with this law. I love
you're
this
always
law.
ready to
It's my favorite.
break the law.
I love laws.
I'm going to break it right now.
I'm going to break your neck.
The man in the photograph.
Look at this.
Photograph.
We have more than 1,000 red-headed people assembled in the park on Lime Street that day. But I don't recall the man in this photograph. Eh, couple? No, I don't remember him. Obviously, he is dead now, just like you will be in 5 minutes. But I assure you, he was not in the park. Allora, this victim has nothing to do with us. You have a lot to answer for, Papino. It is your fault that we got caught in the first place because you're an idiot. I'm going to go cry in the corner now.
You given sworn testimony that this man in the photograph is not present. Can you be certain? Or are you
No.
fucking lying like every other person on this planet?
Oui, I am quite certain. We did not interview this man. Nobody looking like this came to the park. This guy can promise.
It must be noted that you've been arrested for a grand deception, however. Accordingly, this court has little confidence in your assurances.
What the fuck? Uffa! What is with this attitude? We get to nowhere, huh?
He's really a sulkin now. Bruh. He's really a sulkin
He's
now.
really a sulkin now.
This confidential document was obtained directly from Scotland Yard. It records an entry from the inspector's private diary dated before the incident, a day before. It reads, Lime Street, Red-Headed League, undercover.
Pretty self-explanatory. I have the answer.
No, you don't.
Maybe there was another similar event in the park on the day in question, eh? That is ridiculous.
There's no question that Inspector Gregson was investigating the Red-Headed League. Which means it's quite possible that that's when he was killed. Very well. The defense may proceed with the cross-examination now. Yes, my lord. I got this.
I got this in the bag.
All right. Cosmo, you looked so pretty in that shot for a second.
Hold it!
1,000 people. That's a very big crowd.
It was quite a spectacle. Redheads had come from all over the capital. See, the capo here, he is a magnissimo animale, eh? Nobody else could attract so many people. If I could be born again, I would be the capo.
No.
Every time you speak, I want to shove you 6 feet in the ground. All those people wanted the money, Peppino. The 4 pounds per week.
Are you suggesting that you spoke personally with all 1,000 applicants? No.
Yes. Oui, that
What?
we did, because every one of them paid us 5 shillings. So we had to talk to them. We take out their names and we take out their money. And then we take out their addresses as well, and then the social security number. Then I tell them we take some days to let them know by a post. It's finito. Maybe 2 minutes per person. We start early in the morning and then we stop late in the night.
So, you earned 5,000 shillings in one day? That's a small fortune. You would get arrested on the spot nowadays if you did shit like
literally.
that. Who'd have thought there was 1,000 such gullible redheads in London to start with? One of whom was a great detective with chemically altered hair. So I'm curious where the extortion part's gonna come in.
I
Because
know.
these guys willingly gave their money.
Right?
Not like they were being extorted for it. So. He doesn't look at all familiar.
No, I don't think so. And this is a wig, eh? He was trying to trick us. I do not like the people who are trying to trick the other people like us. Not us, just kidding.
Says the con artist. I mean, I could be one too. If I wanted to.
Yeah. Give me 5
Between
bucks.
them, they interviewed 1,000 people with red hair. It would be unreasonable to expect them to remember every face.
No, senor. I may be small.
Signor.
But my memory is very large. I never forget a thing. In my opinion, I do not think this man was in the park.
But he's not gonna get the court of definite, it seems.
Capo? You don't seem like... Oh, you didn't see a man like this, huh? Never in my life.
But according to what you've said, you spoke with 1,000 or more people that day.
Oui, that's true. My eyes were burning by the end of the day.
Surely then, you can't actually remember every single face. How are you so certain that this particular man wasn't present?
Normally, the red hair is very distinctive, eh? But not when you have 1,000 redheads crowding around. Then it is just an eyesore. But if there was some other information you could give us, maybe then we would recall. Are you asking us to fucking bribe you? That is not the line, Peppino. Remember, we did not remember him. We are sure of that fact, huh? You guys are literally lying in front of us right now.
Yeah, what the hell?
If there was a man with a red hair piece, but his mustache did not match the color, then I do not think I could have forgotten him. You got me fucked up right now.
Cosmo said those two had only been shown that photograph and they'd been told nothing else at all. What if I fed them just one other detail about the victim? For example, fish and chips. I mean, profession, probably not. I don't think he would just tell him he's a detective. That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense.
His name, he would have to give his name if he's applying. I mean, fish and chips,
He just
he
always
doesn't
has
eat
that.
all the time, but I don't know. I feel like his name would probably be the best bet first, and then if not, then the fish and chips. I can certainly appreciate that just knowing the man had red hair wouldn't help you remember that in this situation. But what if I told you that the man's name was Gregson?
The man in the photograph was Monsieur Gregson.
Yes.
Names.
Okay.
They're boring. I did not listen to any of them.
And then again, yeah, if it's 1,000 names, probably wouldn't remember that.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's the
Oh.
fish and chips.
I think so too.
It was not a real interview, huh? It was just for a show. Why would I remember the names? That's right. This changes nothing.
So shouldn't these guys be arrested for fraud, not extortion?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, they are extorting money, kind of, but not.
Because I mean, I thought like extortion was supposed to be like you,
like blackmail.
not really, kind of like blackmail. Like you're extorting them for, like you have some sort of power over them, I guess,
Yeah.
forcing them to give you the money. But in this case, these guys handed it over willingly, so I would assume it would be fraud.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I see. Unless I'm misremembering. Seems a little more to be gained from pursuing this pursuit. Yeah, sure.
Tell them again what you saw before, Pupino.
Poopy head.
Poopy. Poopy butthead. Okay. See, capo, see. I say it again and again.
Alright, nothing to do with us. It's your fault we got caught.
Hold it!
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Cavolo, you promised not to say, capo?
Do you ever get mad?
No. After we had taken all the money that day, we should have left the country. That was my plan.
That would have been a smart plan, especially in this day and age.
But then we didn't. I left the purchasing of the ticket and for the ferry to Dunkerque to my companion here. And then he fucked it up. But he bought them for the wrong day.
Oops.
See, but it is an easy mistake to make, huh? The 31st.
No.
Basically the same thing. Ugh, I have no sympathy for you. We were an all day late because of the boat, because of your stupidity. And it's only because of this that the so-called Great Red-Headed Detective caught us. Capo, you know what we think. I think, not you, just me. This is the work of God. It is a holy punishment, eh? Peppino, for the last time. This is not holy punishment. This is only your fault. Goddamn! Don't blame God for your unholy mistakes. You are making me sick with anger.
No.
Maybe I make a mistake, but when it is time to eat the pasta, no one is faster. What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, I cook it a meatball. And I've seen the evidence.
Now you're speaking my language.
They haven't told us much we didn't already know. What do you think, Tomato?
What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo?
I don't fucking know. If it was in the inspector's diary, it seems likely that he must have gone to Lime Street that day. And yet these two both claim they didn't see him.
To be honest, I hate both of them, and I think they should both go to jail. They
That
don't
was-
be appearing to telling the lies,
Well, they are experts in deception, don't forget. Sounding plausible is their specialty. Maybe lying simply to avoid being implicated in this case as well.
Surely if they were truly experts in deception, they wouldn't be this fucking stupid. They wouldn't have been caught.
Surely these guys wouldn't resort to murder just for being found out about fraud.
I hope not.
Well, yes, you do have a point there. I mean, I really have no idea who else it could be in this case. Who else would kill him? I mean, these three are probably just your standard witnesses who have no correlation whatsoever. They're just there.
Right.
Cosmo would make 0 sense. I really don't think Barry Kaden would do anything. This dude's missing. I have no reason to believe she would even be involved. Which also, we just like kind of... This case has so many different
glazed
directions that it's
over.
gone in. Yeah, like, I just forgot. These feel like they're from a completely different, like a previous case that we tackled a long time ago. Yeah, really, the only people who I think would be capable of murder would be these two. But even then, it's like for fraud?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you do have a point there. It seems to me like we need more information.
Definitely.
Alright, so we gotta go back and change that statement.
Hold it!
But according to what you said, you spoke with a lot of people. I could certainly appreciate that just knowing the man had red hair wouldn't help you remember in this situation. But what if I told you that the man was always munching on a packet of fish and chips? Do you remember a man who was eating incessantly? What?
Not really. I was looking at only the leads the heads of the apricots. Oh my god, to see if they had red hair. I wouldn't have noticed the fish and chips anymore since the caviar and smoked salmon. Or a spaghetti. Me. I love the spaghetti.
Yeah, that's a great kid. Really? I had no idea.
I'm 25 years old. Tell them again what you said before, Peppino. Si, capo, si. I say it again and again.
Really? Okay. Huh. Alright, I guess detective then. But I feel like, well, I don't know why they would know that. Unless he just straight up was like, I'm investigating you guys.
That would be kind of funny. And they're like, no.
I could certainly appreciate, yeah. What if I told you he was actually a detective?
The man in the photograph, a detective.
Yes. It would appear he found your notice in the paper suspicious and decided to investigate incognito.
I
Dumbass.
don't like that. Sorry, but this changes nothing.
I don't know about that one.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
Something to add, Mr. DeGrossi? DeGrossi?
No, I'm just a little boy. Che, si, I am always adding something. Parmesan, olive oil, pepper.
What I mean is, did you not agree with your friend's last remark by any chance?
Eh? What the? Did he just say about the detective?
Yes, that.
Keep your mouth shut, Pepino. You have said enough already.
No, you're in a court of law, so you have to fucking answer.
Shut the hell your mouth. But why, Capo? What is the problem? There was a man who said I am an inspector from Scotland Yard.
So much for going incognito?
I know.
What? Good lord. Unless you plan to arrest him on the spot right then.
Maybe.
But Gina was the one who arrested them, so...
I thought you said
Order.
Vegeta.
Explain this volte-face in your testimony witness. What does that mean?
It's simple. A man who was at the park said to us that he was an inspector. There was no such man.
Why are we lying?
Madai, what are you saying, Capo? Have you forgotten it?
You're lucky that... I'm lucky that your partner's stupid.
I have forgotten nothing. Nobody like this came to the park. I don't know what you're talking about. Basta, Capo, basta. You beat me at many things, but not two. The memory and the meals. Oh my god. Like I said, when it's time to eat the pasta, no one is faster. I'm going to kill you. But you are inferior to me in every other way, so shut up.
Objection.
No.
No, fuck you.
I don't know what to say to that.
We're cooked.
What?
He's like, I wanted to do it too.
Yeah, he's like, weren't we so cool right then, Ryunosuke?
Ugh. Dropped out. The damage is done.
I don't know what that means.
Drop down.
Dude, it is, sir.
Oui. There was a man who came to the park and said he was an inspector from Scotland Yard.
Alright, so just casual perjury and nobody's gonna care.
I know, for real. However, he looked nothing like the man in the photograph. He was someone else.
Sorry, pal, there's no other detectives in this
We're just
game aside
gonna-
from Sholmes, and
Yep.
he wasn't there.
We're just gonna continue to lie.
How can you be so sure?
I cannot. Because, to start with, this is the first that's completely different.
Added a few words in there.
Yes, I did. See, is it true? Is it true? The man who came was younger. His face was clean and shaven. His eyes were sadder. His chin was thinner.
Sad eyes, you say? He's not a detective, though. Nobody else here has sad eyes. He looks pretty happy. No resemblance whatsoever, then.
Alright, which one of you has depression? Anyway, I was not going to be fooled. I took the obvious precaution and said to him, if you are really a detective, show us the proof.
And then we will kill you.
And then we will kill you. See, the couple here, he doesn't take a no nonsense, eh? But he was well prepared. He said he had the identification,
I mean, yeah, you kind of should have identification if you're a detective.
right?
Identification? You mean official police inspector's identification?
I'm a detective.
What else
trust
would
me,
he
bro.
have? That is most unconvincing. Sorry, my lord? Counsel, no incognito inspector would offer his identification for inspection.
Exactly.
It's quite out of the question. Okay, but why would he say that he's a detective then? If you're incognito. That makes no sense. Definitely. Why would he expose his true identity? Why would he say he's a detective?
Clearly, the papers were fake. Certo, capo, you are a genius.
And that's supposed to be like a double bluff.
As we say in Italia, it takes a thief to recognize another, eh?
And what happened after he announced that he was a detective?
He became very annoying. He said, you are under investigation.
I mean,
And
yeah,
I
that's
said
why he was
no.
there.
So I took his papers from him and chased him out of the park. It was a fantastico. And look, here is the fucking identification.
That looks pretty official. So you stole it from the man. So
Oh
we can
my
add
God.
thievery or larceny
Oh
or whatever
my
to your list of crimes.
No. He had it coming. He made us very scared. I was just holding it for him.
I was going to give it back.
But he never woke up. But he was not who he said he was, so I fucking killed him.
Indeed, the person described does not appear to have behaved as a true inspector would. However, I believe it would be prudent for these identification papers to be entered into evidence.
But I liked him.
Well, okay. The identification of a man claimed to be Detective Inspector confiscated by these two. Now, let us return to the witness's testimony. Alright. Let's take a look at this.
Alright, what's in here?
Well, I suppose we should see what the... I suppose we should see what this inspector's identification looks like inside. No photos. Yes, it definitely looks fake, doesn't it?
Out of interest, what name is given?
We've never seen an inspector thingy before. How do we know it's fake?
Right.
Probably just something plucked out of the air. It's Tobias Gregson. Wait, what?
This Scotland Yard insignia looks genuine to me.
But how?
And the department and identification number details are all correct as well.
How would we know if it's genuine or not? We've never seen another thing to compare it with.
It happened during a time skip.
Do you mean to say doo-doo?
I know it seems incredible, but yes. I think this is a genuine identification book issued by Scotland Yard.
Yeah, I guess you must have figured that out in your book of knowledge.
I did.
But that's unbelievable. This is the real thing after all?
Well,
I mean, that means he has everything to do with you two.
oh my
like-
god.
Are you guys dumb?
Objection!
What the fuck? I wonder if I could ask you to examine this identification book very closely, you idiots. Miss Lestrade. Why Miss Lestrade? Because she's a detective, you moron. Come on, keep up. What is your attention here, counsel? Is this really a fake or is it genuine? That's the question. Which we can't answer ourselves.
Objection!
What? Don't be ridiculous. No Scotland Yard detective would allow his or her identification to be stolen. Well, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't allow himself to die, but he did.
Right, I was gonna say. That is the boss's. No question about it.
Oh my god. Why is everyone in this courtroom incompetent? That can't be. As I suspected. The undercover detective who attended the Red-Headed League's enrollment on the day in question was the real Inspector Gregson, carrying out an incognito investigation. Why was this ever in question to begin with?
I don't know. Hello!
Yeah, fall down.
Stay there, bitch.
Order, order.
But if the boss had his identification stolen, I would have reported it straight away. I mean, he was always on me about it. If you lose something, report it at once, I'd say.
Could it be, then, that the inspector was physically unable to report it?
Because he was dead, yeah. Physically, eh? What are you saying?
Unable to? You're not suggesting. Yes, I am, big boy. It's quite possible that he was killed before he had the chance to report his identification stolen. No.
Impossible, people don't die.
I have 2 damage sprites.
Oh my god.
Order, order. The defense posits that the victim was killed the day before his body was discovered at a different location.
Oh shit.
Do you two have anything to say about that? Okay.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Pull yourself together, Peppino. Mon Dieu, you can behave more like a little master criminal than that, non?
I don't think you want to be a master
No,
criminal.
I wish I had to return to Italia.
How old are you, bro?
25. Stop crying, Peppino, please. Otherwise,
How old are you guys again?
26 and 25, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, what the oh my god. No way you guys are mine and Jay's ages.
I know. Partnership of the century.
Lome, stop your whining and start talking.
Before I beat your ass. Why did I start to say Irish there? Before
I
I
don't
beat
like
your ass.
combining all of these fucking
Oh my
accents
god.
together.
Well, I nope, never cut me off again. Yeah, we'll hear your story now. But you will tell everything, or face the worst
Or face my
possible
wrath.
outcome.
Ugh.
You don't want to know what I'm going to do with this sword.
Stick it in
You
my
will
mouth.
dry your eyes and testify again about these identification papers and the precise circumstances under which you came by them. Oh my god. Crying out loud. What?
Ooh, ah, ee, ah, ee, ah.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me. The truth is, we took him prisoner and kept him for the night from our secret hideout.
What? So kidnapping too?
Even though I didn't think he was a real detective, I was too scared to let him go that day just in case, so I fucking kidnapped him. We took the man's identification from him and shot him in the room next to ours. There might have been a little tussle, but we did him no harm. And the next morning we let him go. And then he killed himself. He spent the night in a nice room. It was nothing like a prison, really.
Wow.
Wow,
You two
guys
are very
annoying.
annoying. It's outrageous. You imprisoned the man?
Yeah, they're just... But no! See, no! It was not like a prison. He was a very comfortable, and calm, and happy. Aye, Capo?
Still kidnapping, bro.
I know. It was never part of my plan. I swear it. Oof, so you think it was my fault, eh?
I mean, these two are shaping up to be one of them are probably going to be the culprits, but
Yeah.
it's so weird how they showed up at the very beginning of the case and then vanished, and now they're appearing at the very end.
Right.
I'm assuming if this is the end of the case.
Just because I got the date at the ferry wrong by a one little day.
But surely it's not the end of the case because you haven't figured out the deal with the one dude who disappeared.
I don't think it was your fault, Peppino. I don't know. Oh, I know it. My bad.
I don't know.
No. Per favore. Capo, it is not fair.
You shall have plenty of time for squabbling back at the prison, gentlemen.
I don't believe this. How could I have been so... how could he have been a real detective?
Counsel for the defense, proceed with the cross-examination.
So on the day before the incident, Rexton spent the night confined in his Paris hideout.
We're totally boned.
Interesting.
Hold it!
Do you realize what you're saying?
You have to believe me. I never intended for that to happen. And I'm sure the detective did not intend it either.
Do you think?
You think? But there was nothing else I could do. You could maybe not kill him or kidnap him
Yeah,
or
what the
any
fuck?
of the things that you did. See, nothing else. This was a first crime for the capo. He was at his end of his weeds. I've done like 10 crimes though, so I'm okay. I have told you before, Peppino, that is not a way to describe a criminal mastermind.
I've done the 20 crimes and murder is not one.
I've committed the 20 murder, and each one was more fun than the last.
What about this hideout of yours?
Also dead. An old empty house behind the park on 9th Street. We rented the place for 2 days. It was inspired, the idea, by a couple here. I didn't do anything. It was all him.
An impulsive idea, I would say.
No, not impulsive, inspired. Hi, couple. What am I supposed to say to that, Papino?
And it was in the house described that you could find Inspector Gregson, was it?
Ugh. Oui. But you have to remember, it was under the impression that he was a pretender, not a real inspector.
That doesn't quite add up, though.
If you didn't think the man was a real inspector, there would have been no reason to take him prisoner, would there? Dumbass.
Excuse me? No, you're right, but we couldn't be completely certain.
You don't suck those tears back in your goddamn eyes. We are going to have a problem.
Hold it!
Too scared? Why?
Because I had to come to the park. We didn't know. There was a chance that he had seen through my plan. And if that was the case, he would go straight to the police station to blow a whistle on us. So I would have blown him. Even if he was just feigning to be an inspector, he was up to no good, huh? Without a doubt.
I think most people would agree that it's you two who were up to no good.
Well, see, you may be right. Eh, Capo? The point is, we were not able to escape from England immediately. That is why we had no choice but to take the man prisoner.
What I don't understand is why the inspector felt the need to show you his identification in the first place.
See, I ask myself the same question. We were writing down the names and the addresses of all the people that took 5 shillings from that day. I have forgotten what name he said, but the address, it startled me.
It startled me.
See. Address, Scotland Yard, Homicide Division, he said.
What?
They probably didn't like your face, Peppino, because you are ugly. Anyway, I was not rude, just polite. Asked him why he said it. Oh, why he had it, said it, oh my god. And that's when he started to say that he was an inspector. Not long afterwards, he took out his identification.
What's Inspector Gregson playing at? Tell the court what happened next. Took it back to your hideout, you say.
See, we did.
And then we killed him.
And then we killed him.
Hold it!
That being this identification book here, correct?
See, that is the one.
What made you believe that it was a forgery?
I never seen a real one, of course. But he was so suspicious, this man.
So because you've never seen a real one, you think this one's fake?
Yeah, basically. Allora, I was thinking, it must be falso, eh, capo?
Well, that's some grade A logic, oh my god.
You are an idiot. It is just as Peppino had said. We are convinced it was not genuine. And so together, the Herreres brothers, we took a man captive. Oh my god.
Wow.
All we did was shove him inside the locked room. Then we made preparations to transform into gods, to transport all of the money.
We also had a remote-controlled gun. In for a penny, in for a pound.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Hold it!
We did tussle, but we didn't go. What do you mean by a little tussle exactly?
I mean, we beat the fuck out of him. Oh, he was nothing, just a minor incident.
We just gave him 12 minus severe concussions.
We just kicked him in the balls. The falso inspector, he was a real piece of work. Aye, capo?
Oh my god. What happened?
Oof, it was a disaster. We give him a nice room and what does he do, huh? In the middle of the night, he tries to escape through the ventilatore.
Can you blame him? What?
We chased him, bien sure. We caught him again.
How?
Can you blame us?
Wait, you didn't shoot the
But
man
we
in your
did.
haste, did you?
Yes, I shot him in the balls. So who do you think we are? Of course not. I simply got hold of him again and took him back to the room.
And then I promptly shot him.
5 times in the chest.
Mr. De Rossi, is something wrong?
I killed the man with this thumb. I me?
Something Mr. DeRousseau just said seemed to
Yeah.
make you, well, it seemed to make you act even more strangely than usual. What was that all about?
Cavolo, at times like that, you don't want to have a couple after you believe me. And I speak from a personal experience.
Personal experience?
That is enough, Peppino. There was no need to say any more. The truth is, the night before we put the Redhead League plan into action, I was so scared. Because I'm very small. It was not fair to the couple, but I tried to run away.
It's a shame you didn't manage it.
But the capo here, he came after me like a turbine, huh? And he dragged me back to the house, kicking and screaming. And then he ripped my toes off. I still have a bruises to prove it, eh, capo?
Bruises, you say?
Ah, you wanna see, huh? You freak. You wanna see my fantastical bruises?
They're located on my butt cheeks.
One for each cheek. That's enough now, Peppino. No one wants to look at any part of you. What the fuck? What to do, huh? I show you or I don't. I show you or I don't.
I'm going to rip your skin off.
What?
You do, now.
That's my skin. Allora, if everybody wants to see it, then I do it. Rip my skin off.
That's a pretty massive bruise.
Oh, is that a bruise? Echo, you
It's
see?
strangulation.
It's still very visible, eh?
That red ring around your neck? Got that when you were dragged back to the house?
See, the capo sometimes he is very rough and... I said that's enough! Peppino's neck is nothing to do with what we are talking about here. You have my word.
No. Yes. What is your opinion,
Looks like
Council?
you had a throat change.
About this red ring around Mr. Zarossi's neck? I wonder. It doesn't matter. Of course it's important. They wouldn't bring it up if it wasn't. Mr. DeRossi, I'm gonna have to ask you
To change your
to amend your
throat.
testimony with details about the mark on your neck and to change your throat for the court.
Aye, capo, you see? Everyone is interested in what I say, huh? Ugh.
Very well. We'll amend your testimony as requested, Mr. DeRossi.
The fuck I will. See, if you really want to know.
The collar on him dragged him back, like what he did to me.
Hold it!
Are you saying that red mark was caused by...
See, a big collar made from the leather.
Why are you crying? A leather collar. Is this true, Mr. DeRousseau?
What? We had the Saint Bernard at home when I was younger. It is a souvenir from that time with a very strong chain.
A strong chain. And you put that around your friend's neck? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I was so angry that he was leaving me alone, so I wanted to kill him. You did not have to tie the chain to the leg of a bed, though. I would not have tried to run again. I hate you.
You didn't do that to Inspector Gregson as well, did you? Okay.
Treat the people equal is the capo's here. Oh my god, my motto. It's my motto, bro.
It's starting to sound a lot more like a prison all of a sudden.
The capo is a tough, but the capo is a rough. The capo is going to kill himself. I shouldn't have done it.
So, the following morning, when you released the inspector,
He had a red ring around his neck, just like me.
yeah, the red ring of death.
Peppino, s'il vous plaît, leave it now. Now you know, huh? The capo here, you don't want to tangle with him, eh? But for the inspector is not so bad.
Yeah, I'm sure the folks in prison want to tangle with him, though.
And now I'm crying.
Hold it!
You took away the man's freedom. However comfortable you make it sound, you were still holding a prisoner.
if you say that, then I say this. There is something that takes away our freedom too. The lack of money.
Okay, I'm not I'm kind of poor too. I'm not imprisoning
So
people.
we're the prisoners as well, huh? All of us.
But yeah, we're all prisoners of capitalism.
Real.
Huh?
No money, no freedom. This is the truth. It makes me mad, and it makes me so sad. What can we do? Kill.
Well,
And extort.
if you feel so disenfranchised, take money to court. Though it'll cost you, of course.
Uffa, there you have it. You see, that is why we need the Red-Headed League to fight for the justice.
Perhaps he has a point.
No, Mr. Naruhodo.
All we did was to give the man a comfortable place to sleep for the night. And you say it was a prisoner, huh?
Perhaps he has a point again.
No, again, Mr. Naruhodo.
You should have heard him snoring. Might die. If anyone was disturbed, it was us.
How much to go on, really?
Their testimony does make me wonder, you know. About this pocket watch belonging to the inspector, I mean.
Ah, yes, the one he treasured so much, apparently.
If he was confined but not restrained, as the witnesses are implying, he would still have been able to wind his watch.
That's very true, yes.
So did Inspector Gregson actually die while he was being held captive by these redheads?
In which case, is it possible that these two young men were responsible for Inspector Gregson's...
To be honest, I find that hard to believe. Perhaps we should try to find out exactly what happened.
Very wise, Mr. Naruhodo, yes.
Okay. Took a prisoner. Didn't think it was a real detective, scared to let him go. Took the man's identification, showed him in the room next to ours. Tried to escape, put the collar on him, dragged him back like he did to me. So this was the new statement, so maybe... Can't really see anything because of the collar's up.
Mm-hmm.
Um... Try to escape the cop, put the collar on him, dragged him back. His body appears to be tightly curled up and there's a red hair piece. Why would he be tightly curled up? Unless he was bound, maybe.
True.
Objection!
So I wonder if that's what they're getting at. Maybe he was actually restrained. So the day before his body was discovered, Inspector Gregson was taken prisoner while working incognito.
No, it was not like that. It was hardly a prison. It was an invitation to stay. It was only...
You mean an order to stay? However you describe it, there's one glaring inconsistency that remains. What inconsistency is this, counsel? I would ask the court to look closely at this photograph of the victim, Inspector Gregson. Wait, I don't know why I acted like I was talking to you.
Hey, buddy.
You will see that there is no red ring visible around his neck. Okay, yeah, that too.
Eh? But that makes no sense.
Alright, wrong reason, right evidence.
It was me who took the collar of the man in the morning. And I saw the red bruises on his neck, just like I have.
Given that the mark is still clearly visible on this witness's neck, we'd expect to see bruising on the victim who was put in the collar more recently than Mr. DeRossi. Indeed, that is most peculiar.
but what do we tell you, huh? Huh? We say this from the beginning, many times.
You do not stop fucking crying, I swear.
Oh, yeah, Peppino is right. The man in the photograph is ugly. He is someone different to the man that we held captive that night.
What?
Why do you look insane?
So are we gonna get into the dude who disappeared?
Oh my
Order.
gosh. That was a different guy we killed.
It was appear then that on the day before the incident, I was the one they captured.
Oh my god.
The man who visited the park on Lime Street posing as an incognito inspector was not Inspector Gregson at all.
Objection!
It was me.
If that's true, however, how do you explain the inspector's identification? Oh, yeah, I didn't think that far. Actually. This is a genuine identification book issued by Scotland Yard. It's inconceivable that someone could have stolen such an important item from the inspector. The prosecution made that assertion itself. Ugh.
And we also know that the inspector had made a note about the Red-Headed League in his diary for that day. Which surely means we can't divorce the two events completely.
The inconsistency noted by the defense is most troubling. If it were the real Inspector Gregson, whom these red-headed gentlemen have encountered, the fact that no bruising could be seen around his neck defies explanation. But equally, if they actually encountered an imposter, how did that person come to be in possession of the real Inspector's identification? Does the defense have some plausible explanation, counsel?
The whole thing defies explanation.
It is for precisely these occasions that we keep meticulous notes in the court record, Mr. Naruhodo. Because those are facts, and the facts cannot lie.
No, the facts can't lie. Even when they point to something so incredible, it's almost unbelievable.
Well, my lord, the true identity of the person who turned up at the park for the Red-Headed League's enrollment is revealed by information in the court record, I believe. You seem sure of yourself, because I'm not. Good gracious. Very tantalizing, Mr. Naruhodo. So why don't you help us all to see whatever truth it is that you've apparently seen? Who exactly was this inspector that appeared before Mr. De Rousseau and Mr. De Rossi? Well, it's gotta be an imposter. Though it seems incredible, I admit, the undeniable facts point to only one thing. Since no bruising can be seen on the victim's neck, the person who these two red-headed men took prisoner that day cannot have been Inspector Gregson. In other words, your whole argument up to now has been a waste of time.
Objection!
Fuck you. On the contrary, I haven't finished, idiot. What? There's no bruising on the victim's neck. So the question immediately posed next is, who exactly was this man in the park on Lime Street found to be carrying Inspector Gregson's identification? Probably the killer.
See, that's right. We tell the same story every time. Whoever this man was, the capo dragged him from a pillar to a post with a doggy collar.
With you, Peppino, it was not as, I was not so harsh as you say, huh?
So who was that, the false inspector, eh? Who was he?
Clearly,
Shut.
the defense has an idea about that. About the true identity of the man these two imprisoned that night.
Why are we just imprisoning people we don't even know?
I must ask the counsel for the defense to elaborate post haste. Who did the witnesses encounter in the park, posing as Inspector? Oh, fuck. Well, Sholmes.
Oh, it could have been, but he dyed his
Wait a
hair
minute.
red,
He did dye his hair.
and he isn't.
Wait a
He's
minute.
a detective.
Was Sholmes assaulted recently?
I think so. Wasn't he?
I can't, because I'm pretty sure. I think he was saying he was gonna file charges against them
Yeah.
for something. So maybe it was Sholmes.
That would be crazy.
It's been so long ago, so I can't.
Oh my god.
It's surely
yeah,
no
that's
secret.
probably it.
This is the identity of the imposter. But wait, why would Sholmes steal his identity? That wouldn't make any sense. What
Oh,
grounds?
really?
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That theory makes no sense.
That was funny.
I said it was no secret, but that part is. Dear me, I'm a fucking god. That was probably the most stupid.
That's 4 stars. Fuck you.
Yeah. That was the worst thing I've ever heard in my
Like a
entire life.
punishment, the capo can lend you his collar if you want that.
No. Perhaps my learned friend needs to experience what it feels like to be dragged around the streets by the neck. I'll do it.
my God.
I will gladly do it for
Oh my
him.
god, bro.
I'll use my imagination. Thanks, you
I'm gonna
fucking
drag
freaks.
you around by the neck.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo, that was fucking terrible. The red ring produced by the collar is clearly the crux of the matter here.
Who? I really don't know. Like, this guy... Wait a minute. He appears to have no particularly distinctive facial features. I wonder if that's gonna make any difference.
Maybe?
And remember, too, that the guy's wife was like, oh, he's been missing. And then we're like, how long? And she was like, oh, he's only been missing for like a day.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder if it's gonna be him.
Mm-hmm.
Bruising around the neck.
Didn't
But
he
are we...
have?
But yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Did he even have bruising? Like, obviously not in this photo, he wouldn't. I mean, we haven't seen anything that would point to him having a bruise.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if we're just guessing. Is he even in here? Okay, he is in here. Disappear without a word.
Oh, what's his face? The lip guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we just need to use our fucking eyes.
Take that!
Goodness me. Oh, God, not him. One of the witnesses who was in the stand this very courtroom earlier today. A nameless man, whose only occupation appears to be peddling hearsay to passersby. I think I remember pointing that out, too. That is in that quote.
Objection!
Weird. What on earth would a street seller be doing with the police inspector's identification papers? Witnesses, is this the man or not?
What has happened to his lip?
You probably, like, slammed his face on the ground or something and it got busted up.
See, this man is not for the red-headed league, eh? He's looking for the twisted lip league, no?
Perhaps rather than making such a rash claim next time, you should bite your lip instead.
You should shut the hell up.
It seems improbable, yes, but one undeniable fact remains. During his testimony earlier, I noticed something around the man's neck. A red ring of bruising.
No.
Oh. What? The defense demands that Mr. Gossip be brought back to the stand.
Well, we're fucked.
Order, order! Bailiff, bring the aforementioned witness back into the courtroom. Immediately. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, show me your neck.
Well, I never. What the fuck? An undeniable ring of bruising, indeed. And identical to that of the witness beside him. Know what's going on here, right? I've always had this meat. It's a birthmark in it. A birthmark, you say? I assume the reason you've been recalled to the stand has been explained to you. Oh, yeah. Something about an inspector again. Well, I'm telling you, you got it all wrong as usual. You're denying all knowledge of it? Well, of course I am. Are you trying to kill me with all this nonsense, eh? Well, at least you'll have more stories to peddle back on the Fresno Street, won't you? Now, we're gonna need you to testify again. And you, Mr. DeRosso and Mr. DeRossi, I'm sure you'll cooperate, won't you?
Do we have any choice? We are in a big trouble, eh, Capo?
That's quite enough dilatory chatter. Proceed with the testimony now, before I bash your heads in.
Oh, God.
The inspector and the identification revisited. And I think this is a good place to wrap up this episode.
Yeah.
So next time on the Great Ace Attorney Resolve, we're gonna see why he had the inspector's identification to begin with. And figure out exactly what happened to the inspector.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, as always, if you all enjoyed and want to show some love and support for the series and the channel, you know what to do. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you all in the next episode.